welcome to my channel. My name is Shruti and I am an international student at Texas Tech University. In today's video, we are going to cover as to how to exactly file for an emergency appointment visa for F1 visa specifically. Just before starting this video, I want to let you know, if you have absolutely any doubt, make sure you ask it in the comment section down below. I answer to every single comment, so I promise I'll get back to you within 24 hours. So just comment your question down below and I'll answer. The first thing I want you to remember is that you will get the visa. In the month of April, the embassies were closed, but now the situation has improved and the embassy is giving emergency appointment in full swing and is also letting you guys reschedule the date to an early date. Just remember, the US government and the US universities want you to come to their campuses, and they have released several statements saying this. So in my case, I got visa appointment for November 20 in the month of April itself, and I also filed for an emergency appointment in the month of April. But it got denied because I filed it way before the 60-day window. Now, if you don't know what a 60-day window is, it is basically 60 days before the class starting date that is given on your I-20. And when my emergency appointment got denied, I was super worried that I'm not going to get another chance. Because if you don't know, you get only one chance to apply for emergency appointment if the emergency appointment is approved. But in my case, it was denied. So there are two scenarios. If your emergency appointment gets accepted, you have only that chance to make sure to book an emergency appointment. But just like my case, if your emergency appointment got denied, you have one more chance to apply. So if you were in the same boat and you applied way earlier or it got denied for some reason, don't worry. You have one more chance and you can apply for emergency appointment. So go ahead and check it just in case if you have the same case as mine. I'm interrupting my own video. If you have liked this video so far and if you are interested in study abroad related videos, please consider subscribing to my channel. I am thanking in advance for liking this video and subscribing to my channel. Back to the video. So fast forward to June 9, I filed for my emergency appointment the second time. But the thing was, my I-20 mentioned the class starting date on August 23. So I was not in the 60-day gap even now. But what I did was I used the brief explanation part. So when you file for an emergency appointment, you have to explain your situation. So in that paragraph, I explained that, hey, I need to be in the US on 1st of August in order to complete all of the required protocols by my university. And that made me eligible for an emergency appointment as I ended up being in the 60-day gap. Now, once you file for an emergency appointment, don't worry, I'll teach you how to file for an emergency appointment in the later part of this video. But please listen to this is extremely important. Once you file for an emergency appointment, the embassy sends you an email regarding the status of your case. And in that email, once you are approved, you will get a deadline. Make sure you do not miss that deadline. That deadline is for you to reschedule your appointment. So if you miss that deadline, you are not getting another chance to file an emergency appointment. So please make sure you check that deadline and change your dates accordingly. Now please remember this, you cannot file for an emergency appointment if you don't have the regular date. So make sure that you get a regular visa date. Does not matter if it's from 2021 or 2022, as long as you have a regular visa date, you will get the emergency appointment. Just keep that in mind. Another thing is that if your regular visa date is in Mumbai, then your emergency appointment is also going to be in Mumbai. So just keep that in mind. Now we'll move to the actual process of filing for an emergency appointment. So let's start. Now the first thing you have to do is log into the account at https://cgifederalsecureforce.com. Don't worry, I'll put that in the description box below. You can just click that and go to that website. On the left hand side, you will see the second option where it will say emergency appointment. Now keep in mind, once your emergency appointment is approved, here is where you will come back to schedule your emergency visa appointment. The tab will basically change from emergency appointment to schedule emergency visa. It will change to schedule, okay? Just keep that in mind. Now once you click on the emergency appointment, you will come to a form. Second, you have to fill the tentative date of arrival, and I had put it as July 29th. Second, you will select the reason of travel. Over here, we are filing for F1 visa, so we will choose student or exchange visitor. Next is a brief explanation. Please use this space to maximize your chance to get an emergency visa date. So this is the format I followed. I put that on the screen, and what I will do is that I'll also put that in the description box below, so it will be easy for you to copy and use it accordingly. Now the thing with the third point is that you should mention that I need to be 2 weeks prior. I need to be in the university 2 weeks prior to the class starting date in order to complete all of the required protocols. Now don't go in depth as to what protocols, just mention that I need to be 2 weeks prior to the class starting date in order to complete the protocols. Just follow the format that I give, because I filed for an emergency appointment on 9th of June at 8:25 p.m. and my emergency appointment was sanctioned in 15 minutes. So you can follow my format and get good results. One more thing, there is a section where you can attach different files. Please upload at least your I-20 in order to verify all the dates that you mentioned. It just strengthens your case. So please put your I-20 at least, put your service fees, and the next thing you should put is an admit letter from the university. That's it. Nothing major, nothing complicated. Those 3 documents are enough. Once everything is done, press the submit button and relax, and keep an eye on your email, because that's where they will let you know that your visa appointment, emergency appointment has been sanctioned. And once that is sanctioned, your page will get updated. So basically the point where I told you that the emergency appointment will change to schedule emergency appointment. So that's where you reschedule your date, okay? Just keep that in mind. This is it guys for today's video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you're interested in study abroad related videos. I make a lot of videos related to this topic. So stay tuned till the next video. See you.